What's happening, everybody? I'm Dan Romanoff with my partner, as always, Dwayne Way. What's happening, Dwayne?
What's up, Dan?
Oh, we got a great one for you this week. 4 weeks left in the league. We're going to figure out who we think is getting into the playoffs. On top of that, we got a number of things to cover. Gambling, bets. We got another one in the lounge. It's going to be a great show. This is your weekly OTL. This week, joining us on the show, coming on, Dominique Ills, our senior gambling correspondent, back with us again. And with us for the first time, our senior auction correspondent, Dr. Mo Numbers. Alright, we're going to start with Dominique Ills. So we've had a number of players go down who were drafted here in the OTL for high numbers. Can you tell me about this correlation between whether you would want to spend your money early in the draft to try to pick up players, or wait, because we've seen a number of players come out of free agency and make a big splash?
There are two methods to this madness. You could spend all your money on 2 to 3 players, or you save your money, and then you have more money at the end of the auction draft.
Same question to you, Dr. Mo Numbers. Would you want to spend money early in the draft, or you want to wait and kind of play out free agency and see how that works?
It's just me, this motherfucker just barking over here.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, we've seen a number of players go down who, we got Odell Beckham Jr., $72 out the window, spent in the auction. And then we got guys like Kareem Hunt coming in, basically unknown, no money value there. Get him up, he becomes the best running back in the league. We here at the OTL, we made 2 rosters. One of players who were drafted in the auction draft for substantial amounts of money, who are currently on the IR or injured or haven't played much this year. And the team that they constitute versus players who've been picked up that weren't drafted at all. And the numbers are staggering. It's almost identical. We got the top running back in the league who was never picked up in the auction draft, and the top quarterback, Deshaun Watson, until he went down this week, who was not drafted in the auction draft at all. Now, Dominique, on top of the money that's going on in the league, we saw the gambling, the big bet go down this week, a big shocker. Dalton comes out with the W, barely playing anybody. You called it, you said that his strategy was going to get him the W. Going into this week, you think he's going to continue that strategy? And on top of that, we haven't seen the money transfer at all yet. Do you think that Devin's ever going to pay up?
Well, how most people's checkings and savings works, it might take a little time to transfer the money.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. If you have all your money in your checking account, you got to move, or in your savings, you got to move it from the savings to the checking account.
Correct.
You're right. Three business days for that to go through. So when that happens, do you think that Devin's going to end up paying?
Fuck Devin!
Dr. Mo Numbers.
Fuck Devin.
All right, thanks for coming in, guys. We appreciate it. Once again, Dominique Ills, our senior gambling correspondent, and Dr. Mo Numbers, our senior auction correspondent. We appreciate you both coming in. When we come back, it's Dan's breakdown. We're looking into who's in the playoffs. The top 4. We'll be right back.
Fear not, Fred. The front half washed the shirt with gain. And that smell puts the giddy in you giddy up. The irresistible scent of Jimmy Clay's laundry detergent. You can't help but smell happy.
Welcome back into the show. You gotta enjoy it because it's Dan's breakdown. So we got 4 weeks left in the OTL, and it's time to start looking ahead of the playoffs. Amazingly, every single team is still technically in contention if they could win out, and things happen to go their way a little bit, which is amazing because at this point last year we had 3 teams that were completely eliminated from playoff contention altogether. Here at the OTL, we got our analytical experts going around the clock trying to figure out what this league's going to look like when it's all said and done. And this is what they came up with. We got Reedhead wrapping up the league 3-1. actually beating Stranger Things, who's also, we believe, is going to end up 3-1 as well, and both will creep in. Stranger Things on points, Reedhead on record. Along with that, we got Sandusky tight ends, who's had an amazing run here, who lost their quarterback last week. But with the scheduling and the way that works out, it looks like he's going to be able to sneak in with that 8-4 record. One of the biggest topics in the OTL is whether the members are going to get a single team in the playoffs, and we think that they are. Awfully Hot Coffee Pot's got a kind of an easy road here to close out the season, and we think they're going 3-1 and they're going to snag up a spot. With 4 weeks left in the OTL, nothing is set in stone. We got a number of top teams that still have to play each other who are fighting for seeding. Injuries could happen. We saw that last week when Deshaun Watson went down, and Sandusky tight ends who look like they were going to sprint into the playoffs might do more of a limp. New players prop up all the time, and we're going to be here to tell you about it on the breakdown on the OTL. But for now, we're going to Dwayne's Lounge.
He's your favorite OTL correspondent,
Hey, gang, gang.
asking the tough questions,
Do you like teenage girls?
boldly going where no correspondent has ventured before. All to get you to Dwayne's Lounge.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. It's Dwayne's Lounge. We chilling. We got a special guest in the house. I'd like to welcome Natty's on the boat. How you doing, dog? First question. You changed your name, traded your whole team away, went with Jack style, but now you winning games. Tell me about it.
First, thanks to Dirty D. Yeah. And Jack, his team sucks.
Next question. One of the most hated owners in the league, Devin. I heard you have some choice words for him. What's up?
I think he should get a 3-game suspension.
Why, man?
Talking too much shit.
Okay. Also, maybe he might owe some money to a certain manager in our league. Hasn't paid yet from what I've heard.
Devin, fuck you.
All right, well, that's our show, man. I'd like to thank Natty's on the boat for coming in, answering those very tough questions. We'll catch you next time.
Fuck you, Devin.